are live and direct.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
So, my sister, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so I want us to go back to our earlier music. You know, because this is a music that was played by our Biafran children. So it's very, very important we...
Okay, the Biafran kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Show me that sister. Oh, show me that sister. Show me that sister. Oh, show me that sister. Show me that sister. Oh, show me that sister. Show me that sister. Oh, show me that sister. I can see in my baby. And I'm a baby. Oh, show me that sister. Show me that sister. Oh, show me that sister. Around it, think about it. Come about it. Around it. I'm thinking around it. Around it. Show me that sister. Oh, show me that sister. Show me that sister. Oh, show me that sister. I can see in my bedroom. I never found in my bedroom. I can see in my bedroom. It's up and down my bedroom. I can see in my bedroom. Come up and down my bedroom. I got money, I got money, I got money, I got money,
So, my sister Alichi Lloyd, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So I decided to show this little children's musical performance because it's very, very important. Because these are the children we are fighting for. These are the future. And our people need to understand that the fight for Biafra restoration is a fight of selflessness. You know, it's not a fight you're fighting for yourself, because most of us, our time is far gone, but we are fighting to, you know, keep a future for these young kids and also encourage them. You can see the talent, you can see what they are doing, and we cannot afford to be selfish like the zoo, who do not have any future for their children, who do not have any future for the next generation. What we are doing is to see how we can preserve our culture as well. So, my sister, welcome to the program. I know you don't need introduction. I know you don't need introduction because you be internet sensation when it comes to the struggle for Biafra restoration. A lot of people know you, but all the same, you can still, tell us little about yourself before we proceed. For those who have not had the opportunity of meeting you or having contact with you.
Okay, Bra Pat, Bra Ikem, thank you so much for having me. I'm so grateful also for your life and everything you are doing to make sure that Biafra will be restored in our time. First of all, I will say thank you so much. You're a very, 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 I don't know how to put it. Is it hardcore? Because at least I said we shouldn't use that hardcore anymore. You're a very strong man. When I mean strong man, you are very strong. And I will just make this very clear. I really, really appreciate you because you're a very calm person when it comes in time of freedom. The way you fight for this freedom is the way I do expect a lot of us to, So I do follow your footsteps. After Mazin Nandekalo, you are the next person that I know here on social media. Here on social media. No, I mean for calmness. You are very calm. I never see you, insulting somebody, bullying somebody. You carry everybody along. So that is so amazing. I so much appreciate that. So once again, let me introduce myself. My name is Oluchi Lloyd, aka Biafra Prophetess.
Biafra Prophetess, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And you are resident also in South Africa.
Yes, I live in South Africa. I'm based there.
Okay, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So what we'll be talking about today is Biafran women. I brought you on this page to be not for anything controversial. But, to see how you can help me communicate with the Biafran women and to also use this opportunity to make them understand that they have the bigger responsibility when it comes to this struggle for Biafra restoration. Unfortunately, we have a lot of our sisters, a lot of our Biafran women, being carried away with a lot of different things on social media. We've seen a lot of Biafran women, doing a lot of funny things on social media rather than channeling their energy, towards working together with IPOB to get their freedom. Before I proceed, what can you tell me the quality of an average Biafra woman, Sister Oluchi? The quality of an average, what a Biafra woman should be, because a lot of people don't know.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I said, can you give us a little light on what the qualities of what a Biafra woman should be like? What a Biafra woman should be like in terms of attitude, character, qualities of an average Biafra woman. What is supposed to be like?
Average Biafran woman should be able to, when it comes in time of social media, which is like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and before we don't have all these things, but now thank God to have all this. We are in a digital world.
You are free to add a little, even if you want to speak English. Feel free and express yourself. Don't try to impress anybody. Yeah, because most of your program in a mix here with Igbo. Because the essence is to bring the message home. So I understand that. So I don't want you to be hanged in the air because my own pattern of broadcasting might be different, but I want us to blend it in such a way that we can flow at the same level. Yes. Yeah, so go ahead.
So the issue is that as a Biafran woman and the equality of a Biafran woman when it comes in time of social media, I think because of this Biafra that we are pursuing, we are agitating to restore Biafra. So, and I realized that a lot of our women, they are not interested. And I think mostly those people living in abroad, most people living in abroad, they don't want to come out. I don't know why. Maybe they think they are okay, or maybe the country they are living is fine for them. But I think no place like home. Me, I do say it when I'm doing program, like when I'm agitating for Biafra. I do tell them like no place like home, because these countries where we are today, one day they must sleep and wake up and tell all the whole foreigner to go back to their country. And that is the reason why we are fighting to like get Biafra, to make our place a better place, so that everywhere everybody will be okay, everybody will be fine. So coming for our Biafran women, our sisters on social media, who's supposed to like, supporting what our brothers are doing on social media, like to agitate for Biafra more. Instead, they are carried away doing different things, or maybe they think they want to be popular. That's all. They don't care about Biafra. Maybe what is Biafra? Some of them, they just said, they do talk about that. They don't care. They don't want to respect themselves. But they should remember that one day they may decide, both those who think maybe they are in abroad, they don't want to go back home. One day they may decide to go back home. I wonder how, without Biafra, how can you cope in that kind of environment? How can you cope? No electricity, no light, nothing. Even most of our women these days, we go to church, women, they are there waiting for husband, looking for husband. All their prayer point is husband, husband, husband. Where are the men?
I would like us to come to that later. We'll be coming to that because we've seen a lot of our men leave the shores of Biafra land, travel abroad, marry foreigners and others. But we'll be coming to that because when we talk about because what I was actually expecting when I asked you the question of the quality of Biafra women is like, what a Biafra woman represents in terms of character, in terms of.
That is where I was heading there before you cut me off. I was just giving a reference before I enter the men there.
Okay. So now the average character of a Biafra woman that because I know that back home, a lot of our women, strong women, are in this struggle, putting in their best, they cater for the family, they do a lot of, things, they mix up, and the people that we share the same country with do not have, the same value system. The way we place our women is not the way they place their women. Example is when Buhari said that the wife belonged, when he was still alive, when he said that the wife belonged to the kitchen. But in Biafra land, we believe that the women should take the front role. I don't know if I'm right.
Yes, of course.
But in the struggle for Biafra restoration, like you rightly said, those in the diaspora have not been able to prove, they have not been able to meet up with, what it means, that attitude of an average Biafra woman. Majority of them are still lacking behind. They seem to be carried away with things that doesn't really matter. And it's very, very unfortunate, but we are here today. The reason of we coming here is to give that little enlightenment and also open the eye of our women to make them understand that the bulk of this struggle is on their part, because we are not just only fighting against only the economic blockade and all the economic disadvantages. And also, we're also trying to escape from this religious, confusion that we find ourselves, where it has become now imperative that Islam is imposed on us. And the Biafran women have seen the life of an average Islamic woman with the hair covered and all that. So you find out that at the end of the day, they are going to be the bigger victim if Biafra is not restored, and if eventually our people are Islamized. Sister Oluchi, go ahead and give your little light.
What I want as a Biafran woman, because me, Oluchi personally, me, Oluchi Lloyd, I like to follow example of, I know they have a lot of Biafran women in Biafra land, but I love those Anambra women. They have action. When it comes in time of Biafra restoration, they are so serious about it. So here on Facebook, let me start from Facebook, because this is where they are lots, they are not like on YouTube or Instagram. There are just many here on Facebook. I should be expecting a Biafran woman, if you really you love freedom, okay, if you don't want what Nigerians they are doing to us, I think you should wake up from your slumber and join the struggle. And not only if you know that you're a shy person, you can make a video like the way we are doing to agitate for Biafra. Anywhere you see Biafran videos, you should always share them. Anywhere you see people discussing about Biafra, you should talk, contribute to the thing, in a very positive way. If you can't come out to agitate, right? Not everybody who is gonna come out to agitate. Then, now for those of them that volunteer to agitate on Facebook here, I should be expecting you guys to, all of you guys should rub minds together. You don't have to attack your fellow agitator. You're supposed to respect them. If you don't have anything to offer on the table, you need to go break and come back next time, so that there will be no confusion, there will be no insult. Because as a Biafra woman, we don't know them like people who disrespect, because we are well cultured, well mannered. So even if you're a woman, if you have to agitate for Biafra, what I'm expecting from every Biafran woman is to be very respectful. Just focus on the Fulani people, the herdsmen, those people, Nigerian, the zoo. Let me put it like that, the zoo. So we have to focus on the zoo, not our own fellow Biafran agitators, brothers and sisters. If you do that, it's not good. If you are not showing good example, like people who is there are some people watching us, people they are watching us of yours. Then when they see the Biafran women like agitating and being so rude to their own fellow Biafra agitators, that is very bad. I don't support it. Okay, Biafran women, they're supposed to, come out and agitate for the struggle, because women, if women comes out in massive numbers, you see this struggle, everything will be fast. So I don't know the reason why some of them, they are not bold, and some of them, they don't want to agitate. Some of them, I don't know, maybe their husband is telling them not to agitate for Biafra. I don't know, but at the end of the day, we are the ones suffering it. We are the ones suffering it. Biafra is not only for men. Biafra is not only for men, and Biafra agitation is not only for men. Women supposed to come out, and when you come out to agitate, you need to be respectful to your own comrades, your fellow comrades, and everybody around us, so that we achieve just one cause. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, like I said,
yeah,
you see some of our. Let me use some of our sisters,
yes,
doing saga on Facebook, creating unnecessary nuisance on Facebook. And sometimes when you look at them, look at their attitude, my question is, are they doing it for the fame, or they are doing it just, I can't, and is it all for fame, or to seek attention, or is there a true rancor? Because I've seen people, every day abuse, people and also some trying to raise funds for the disadvantaged, and a lot of things going on Facebook. And at times they even attack IPOB. You know, some of them have even attacked the leader of IPOB. As time they attack, they go back and apologize. And you know, what is it that is the problem? And you know, what is it that is going on?
Brabant, I think the problem is that one is some of them want to be famous. They don't care whether their image will destroy later or not. They don't care for famous purpose, and some of them they just need money anyhow. You know, they want to make money. When they see social media, when they hear social media, they think a social media is a place when you just come out, the money will start to fall from the tree to, you know, to begin to shower you. I think that is the reason why most of them, they want to do anything on social media, anything called saga, to make money, but they don't realize that this kind of life is not a good life. When we get to Biafra, all this being too much desperate on social media. No, it won't do that. Like, let me use South Africa for example. You see, South Africa, women want to be famous, but they like to go into music or do something like funny thing, comedy, or dancing, or something like comedy. Yeah, there's one here, you always do comedy.
Something creative.
Yeah, something creative. Yeah, something creative. But our people, most of our women doing this on Facebook, most now is a woman, not men. Our men are not too much in this particular issue we are talking about now. Most of them, they are women. You see, the problem is that they don't want to read, they don't want to study, they don't want to be creative, they don't want to listen, they just want to be doing whatever they want on social media anyhow. You get it now? They just want to do anything. They think when they hear Facebook, they think it's to on camera, the way we just on camera to talk. They don't know there is some certain thing you need to do. You know, even if it takes 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Because even it take 1 year, 3 years. And these particular people doing all this is on Facebook. And I used to tell them, if you want to be famous, go and take it. That's your famous. If you want to make money, go to YouTube. That is where people that are desperate, that they want to make money. But the reason why they can't go to YouTube, you know, YouTube have some rules and regulations. So when you fucked up, then we'll ban you. They will ban you from YouTube if you do anything. That's why they are running away. And I'm sure Facebook don't have those rules. That's why all of them, they are taking advantage, which means very soon, I'm sure Facebook will have such rules. If you do all those things on Facebook here, then we'll ban you or then we'll block your accounts forever. I think that is the only thing that is going to help. But as for these people, all they care is that famous, how many viewers they are expecting to get. You know, they are just, the views is what makes their head go gaga. Because when they do that, their crazy stuff, they get like 500, 400, they would think that they have arrived. So next time, they will do those crazy stuff. If like people avoid them. And one thing with our African people loves where people that are doing rubbish. Like you that always, you know, like educate people. You always do things. I should be expecting more followers. You know, people should be like viewing you. But if you see that place, they are gossiping, saga. You will see them. They will pack up. All of them, they will pack one place. So I think that is what is giving them advantage to carry on with such manner. Yeah.
Oh my God. So at the end of the day, it is all just because, you know, we all have energies. We all have energy. Different kind of energy, and at the end of the day, how you use your energy determines the kind of result you get.
Yeah.
Now we are in a phase of our life where everybody is struggling, you know, fighting for freedom, trying to do something that will create a future for the next generation when it comes to the issue of Biafra struggle. Unfortunately, the social media have given us the opportunity to use this moment, you know, to achieve this aim, because we never had in history this kind of opportunity where the world can hear our voice. We've never had this opportunity where we, you know, we are given the leverage to take advantage of the media and voice our anger, express ourselves to the world, and make demand. What do you think? Which advice would you give some of these people that have channeled their energy in doing things that might hurt them in the future, rather than doing things that will give them, you know, a better possibility and a better remembrance? Because at the end of the day, the record you are keeping on Facebook will live after us. So what advice do you have for some of our Biafran women and how they should channel their energy towards Biafra restoration?
I think they should just focus on Biafra restoration. That's all, because overspeed kills. Overspeed kills. They should forget about this worldly thing and just come together. Let's fight for just one cause, which is Biafra. When our land will be restored, everything we take its place. Our leader have already said everything. I don't know, some of them as well, they don't like to listen to Radio Biafra. They just, like, as I said before, they just like where they gossip, where they talk no relevant things. I've been on Facebook now. I think it's going to, is it 2 months or 3 months now? I started live on Facebook. You know me, I'm only on YouTube. You used to come there now. Sometimes I think you used to join my live agitation on YouTube. You can see that since I came into this Facebook to do live videos, there's a lot of things that I noticed. You know, these people don't have interest of Biafra in mind. The only thing they care is how they're selfishness, selfish, their own pockets. But Biafra agitation and the freedom for Biafra is for everybody. It's for all of us. So what I would advise them, that they should forget too much material things. My leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't have properties in Biafra land. Our leader only own property in UK. And he never built any house. He have only the father house in Afariku Ibeku. He just have one room and some rooms for the kids. C'est fini. So the thing that I want to advise our brothers and sisters, overspeed kills. They should slow down, come together, let's fight for Biafra and get Biafra. And we get our children and our born children, that we get bright futures, you know, like South Africa here. I don't know, the video, I will do the video. Yeah, I take them video the day I go somewhere in the town. They are taking money at the post office, 700 rands. They are giving to each citizen just to support them for this COVID. 700 rands. Is about I think is up to, let's say, like, I think maybe 20,000 naira or 15,000 naira. Is something. They are not greedy. So that's why we want to pull from the zoo and get our own nation where people are not greedy, people are not selfish. By the time we get Biafra, our women, you live very better. With the Biafran passport, everything, life will be okay. Even if you want to go to holiday, the America where you want travel, where visa don't detail on, your husband have already sent you to go to embassy, go, come back, go, nothing is happening. And what don't get embassy or expend they go for nothing. You as a woman, it's time for you to sit up now. Stand up to say, hey, this country don't want it. This country don't want it. Then it's come together. Support Biafra. Come out to preach about Biafra. Sometimes surprise me when I see some people from Nigeria. They will be asking me they want to join Biafra agitation, how they can join. I'm like, you live there. I live in South Africa. So somebody living there is asking me how they can join. Anyway, if it does living in diaspora, what I used to do is I used to give them coordinators number, who to contact, or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu inquiries number for them to contact those coordinators where they can attend the meeting. But I think if you're a Biafra woman, anywhere you are in the world, support Biafra, because Biafra, without Biafra, life will be so difficult, more than what you are seeing now. Life will be very, very, very difficult.
Life is already a mystery. A misery. It's already a misery.
A mystery. Yeah.
Yes, and we can't afford to go further. We've seen some of our women go into desperate means of survival, to the extent that some Biafra women even have to take the route to come to Europe. You know, many of them are being forced into different kind of,
and all that. Militarian
you know, some are forced into prostitution as a result of the situation of the zoo and all that. What is your because you know, I used to tell them that in any situation, women always bear the brunt. It is the women that suffers it most, you know, and the women and the children and the old, you know. So I don't know why, you know, women, Biafra women should sit back and watch, you know, things that are happening, and they seem not to, you know, play their normal role. We've seen a lot of our formidable women in IPOB back home, also some of them in the diaspora. But I believe that, you know, we need more of the voice of the women. And that's the reason why we give them a priority each time. Like in many of my programs, I used to encourage women to call in, participate, and all that. And that is why I say I need to bring you also, for you to give our Biafra women the motivation to really understand that they bear the brunt at the end of the day when it comes to the difficulty, the hardship, and all the bad things that are happening.
Yes, of course.
Know, so women that they need to do more to assist us in this struggle, because I believe that when they come out in mass everywhere around the world, that the difference will be shown. We remember their bar riot and the role that our women played in that riot, and I believe that our women are beginning to lose that vibe. You understand what I'm saying? The Biafra women are beginning to lose that vibe, that value that they know them for. Oluchi, tell us, you know, what you think that even Biafra women who are on the road hustling can still, I'm not saying you shouldn't go and do your hustle, but you can still play a role, even anywhere you are.
Then, as I said before, then she come out, let's agitate for Biafra, support NNAMDI and stop supporting those saboteurs. The other day I did a program, somebody calling, he was asking something that happened about election, why NNAMDI uplift the election, like they told people not to vote, why uplift a woman. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't know if you watched the program.
Yeah, I watched it briefly.
Oh my God, I laugh. A woman, because you live in America or whichever country you live, I don't care, but those kind of manners, you don't just carry it to come on social media. Support Biafra. If you can't come out, contribute. There's one way or not, one or two things that you can do to support the struggle. You know, let them stop gathering in a gossip place where people gossip, where people do saga, because they like that in a lot. They love this a lot. Where they're supposed to listen to the gospel, they don't go there. Our people should focus more on Biafra agitation, on Biafra struggle. They should focus more. You know me, in a long time I started to agitate for Biafra. I started on YouTube because I see that a lot of people, they are here on Facebook. I said, okay, let me take it there. And beside that, Biafra agitation should be carried everywhere on social media if you can, if you have the opportunity to.
Because social media is our country right now, so we must take advantage of it.
I used to see them, call them online country. I say, hey, Mona live for us. Half bread is better than none. Thank you. If you are going at least we have online country.
We are occupying online right now, and we must take advantage of our online country and use it to tell the world, to tell our story.
Yes, so and that is so good. You can't just get freedom without creating awareness, because people need to know why you are fighting for Biafra. What is the things happening? Or you just want to cause a war? You know, the way we are creating awareness, and some of the people showing the things happening in the zoo, like Simon Ekwa, that one is a soldier. is a soldier. Every day is there. And plus you, brother Pat, every day you are there. But the reason why I love you, you know why I like you. I do like you because you don't get time for rubbish.
Yes.
I like it. You want no time for rubbish. You just no focus, no follow. Even when they insult, you don't even care. You don't even reply them. That is how it's supposed to be. You know, when they finish talk, blah 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 blah, they will go and shut up their mouth. So all
yeah,
of that.
But it's normal. It's normal. You know, I've also had my own share of the bashing. You know, even including some of our Biafra women at some point even called me a saboteur. You know, simply because because I hosted people who disagreed with our view, and I felt it was necessary to give them the opportunity, you know, to experience my own personal, to share the same experience with me. You know, you remember when I hosted Clayton Udo and Magnus Oraka?
You hosted them. Oh my God! Oh my God!
That was sometime 2 years ago, and
so
people told me, and some of our Biafra women came harsh on me and called me saboteur.
Even that time, the saboteurs is never grow white head like now. Now they grow white hair. That time, your baby is still like 2 months old. Saboteurs, but now they're not supposed to attack you because that time those people is like they don't understand what is happening. You know, they don't understand. You need to explain to them. That does not make you a saboteur. That does not make you a saboteur. As I said before, we at Biafra agitators should focus on the Fulani herdsmen and the zoo, those people who brought the frustration to us, not our fellow Biafrans. That's for me. That's how I see everything. I don't like people insulting people, especially my fellow Biafrans. No. That is not good at all.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, we have a commentator. A commentator said that Clayton Udo is a saboteur. I don't want to accuse anybody because there have not been any proof of Clayton Udo being a saboteur. That somebody do not agree with you or criticize you doesn't make the person a saboteur. You know, sometimes people have a different view. You know, when the issue of Clayton Udo came, my own viewpoint is that he lacked information. Because majority of the people,
excuse me, that particular period, when Clayton Udo started, that particular period, Clayton Udo don't watch Radio Biafra that much. It's of recent later. He don't know. You know, when they were telling him, he said he want to go and meet Mazen and the Kalo, and they want to ask hard question. He don't know. He just enter from the beginning. He just jump in the beginning. But with the time, I think he changed. He later start doing well. So people should not just be very, very fast in
Sister Oluchi, you know, in this struggle, majority of the things that our people lack is patience. Our people do not give space for issues to mature. You know, the moment they see any little signal, you know, they react. And these are the things I've tried to educate our people on, to give opportunity to people to express themselves. You know, this issue of saboteur. People that are saboteur, if you see that, you will never know sometimes.
Yes, of course.
Some saboteurs do not even criticize IPOB. Some saboteurs do their job silently.
Yes.
There are even some saboteurs who come on Facebook every day. They carry Biafra flag, they broadcast like me and you. You understand what I'm saying? But they do worse. They speak against IPOB behind the back. They speak against the leader of IPOB behind the back. They speak against everything we do behind the back. But when they come in front of the camera, they say a different thing. You understand what I'm saying? So that person who is bold enough to confront you and tell you how he feels, sometimes might not be a saboteur. Might be somebody who needs some explanation, because everybody's frequency doesn't flow at same level. There are people that need time. There are people that need time to study situations. There are people that need time to get acquainted with what is happening, you know, and many of them come out and say, no, but what are you doing, Biafra, you know, because at some point, myself, at the early stage, when I used to see NNAMDI in the early 2012, 2013, I never criticized him for one day, but within myself, I didn't see what he was doing as being relevant until he was arrested. It was his arrest that drew my attention. You understand what I'm saying? Before I fully joined the struggle. And when I joined the struggle, I made up my mind, because Biafra have always lived in me, you know. So, but not everybody has a level of vibe, where that level of conviction, you know. So when they criticize our activities of IPOB, don't take them as saboteurs until there is a proof. You understand what I'm saying? So, okay, I answered the message. She only asked a question, but I think we've answered that question. I think we've answered that question, because a lot of people see people from different angles. People see people from different angles. And even when myself decided to engage with Clayton Odo and Magnus Oraka, a lot of people misunderstood me. Some even went as far as using their own Facebook page to abuse me, to call me names and things like that. But I was still able to understand, because I knew that it's just a matter of time. You know who is genuine in this struggle. So, Sister Oluchiloy, before we round up this program, we spent over 40 minutes, and I don't want to take much of your time. You have put in a lot of effort in the struggle for Biafra restoration. And you also run your other page where you try to join, you know, create
them.
You said?
Where I expose some people where they distract us.
Where you do your expose and things like that.
Yeah.
And you also do a kind of your love matching and
matchmaking, yeah.
You know, and all that. So you are always engaged. You are always busy with. No, somebody is asking if you are an IPOB member.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so I think that is a straightforward answer. And you know, what have you been able to achieve? You know, being online, doing a lot of things at the same time. What have you been able to achieve in the area of Biafra struggle, in the area of matchmaking, and in the area of exposing some characters?
Guys, I'm doing a lot. First of all, Brapart, all those work that I'm doing, before, you know, I channel everything on YouTube. But I think some of them, they are not on YouTube because of those YouTube rules. They are all here on Facebook. So that is the reason why I come on Facebook, to create awareness, because there are some things I don't like. I don't like when a woman like us, we come on social media and rubbish their fellow women. I don't appreciate that. So if you do that, even the zoo government, when I want to disband them, I do come out, I rubbish those ones to talk about my own fellow Biafran sister or brother coming on Facebook to do rubbish. So I can't keep short. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Nothing more. It's quite being busy. It's a very busy schedule. Doing all these things is a very, very, very busy schedule, but I have to do it so that our people will be aware about this social media before people will just spoil our image for nothing. You know, we don't have image, or they call it rituals. Rituals. Biafrans, they are this, they are Biafra, don't know that. So I'm not happy when I see people making all those negative comments about Biafra and all that. So we try to create awareness for people to stop doing rubbish on social media, to use their time for relevant things. That's all.
Thank you very much, Sister Oluchi. I really appreciate the time you gave to me, and in the future, if I have the opportunity, I would like to interact with you. We have a lot of our people who have, in fact, your face is a popular face. So people are not even surprised. Some of them are busy.
Like this program, we didn't even plan it anyway. If you like, we put notice, yeah, we didn't plan it. It's just emergency, emergency. But anyway, let's proceed, because I want our Biafran women to come out. Let them come out and stop pretending, being so shy, not being outspoken, all those. It's not good. Let's channel all these things on Biafra. All these things on Biafra. And the reason why, to be honest, I don't agitate that much here on Facebook for Biafra is because I see a lot of people, they are doing it. And you know me, I have a very I want peace. I don't want to do some kind of video. Somebody will come and start to attack me like the way they do attack, all those kind of things. I don't want to fight with anybody. So I think YouTube is more peaceful for me to agitate for Biafra more than Facebook. So that's why I'm doing it there, because at the end of
Facebook is a hot spot. And that's why
now wow.
That's why we're
Facebook
here.
Is like, I don't know how to call it. It's like a barracks. Everybody wants to be a soldier. Oh my God! Everybody wants to be a soldier. So I like to do things peacefully. I don't want to, exchange words with some of them. Even sometimes when I see that my fellow Biafran, they are attacking other agitators, I'm not happy about it. But now as we are talking about it,
there is something I want to ask you. Because there is this Biafra women that have been in IPOB before. And they were kicked out of IPOB as a result of their insubordination. And today they have created a forum where they now pretend as if they're educating our people, and I don't want to mention their names, because I gave them a tag. And I call them the daughters of Jezebel, and these people. Yes, I was watching a program where one of them said that when our leader came to America, that she thought our leader was what he was until he came to America. The two of them had contact, and that was where she discovered that our leader was fake and all that. But what she failed to talk about is the reason she was expelled from IPOB. Because she went against the rule, about opening the bank in a Biafran bank in America, which was completely against the rule. Now, we've seen situations where women, maybe out of exuberance, out of overzealousness, she did what she did and was suspended. And from the suspension, she felt she could start attacking IPOB, What is your advice for an average Biafran woman when it comes to being patient in doing things? Because we've seen some of our women try to be the man, try to overtake, like you said, always in a hurry. I want you to give, because these people now who have now become, they try to create a forum to behave as if they are, they have turned themselves into lecturers, trying to lecture our people as if, there is something special about them. Can you point a little light with utmost respect? Can you point a little light in that direction? You know the people I'm talking about. I call them the daughters of Jezebel.
I know them. I know those women. I know those women. In fact, when they shared that information about that bank, I was so happy because I thought our leader is aware of it. I don't know. I even shared the video, and when I shared the video, that is when people start commenting, complaining, saying that this bank is not approved. And I was so disappointed. Brad Pat, some of these people, they lack discipline. I don't know why. They like discipline. That is so bad. You have to follow the rules and the regulation. That's why we need to follow the footstep of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his footstep, how to be disciplined. That's the number one thing. Everybody wants to just do their own thing. Okay, coming for the suspend. They did something wrong. Like me, if I do something wrong, if he suspend me, I have to go and rest. I go enter my house, go rest, then come back later. Come try my luck, whether they go accept me. Or when I get them accept, fine. It's not, it doesn't make sense coming on social media to showcase your anger. You are angry because then suspend you. Biafra belongs to organization, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB is one family. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one who's supposed to approve. If you don't approve, you're doing your own thing. You're on your own. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have the right to put stop to that bank. So those women, I think they lack discipline. They think maybe because they live in America or what, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu got to meet them, or they have one position in the IPOB where they are there, or because he have the opportunity to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he want to he want to hold our leader. After holding our leader, he think everything is settled. That is not how to do things. You're supposed to follow the procedure, rules and the regulation. That is one thing that our people, they are lacking. Okay, my brother, they lack that. I was expecting this woman, they're supposed to respect themselves. They start to invite saboteurs in their platform. All the whole thing they are talking there is crap. They're talking shit. If they suspend you, go and rest. Later, you can come back and apologize and all that. Then we'll accept you back. Instead of them coming on social media to disgrace themselves. I don't know whether it is famous they are looking for, or they want to give us Biafra. Oh yeah, let them start. Let's see how it happens. But my advice for those women and those who is planning to do the same thing like those two women, there's no gain in all those things. There's no gain. For that particular time, they can just get the popularity, and before you know it, you just get also tipia ke ego Malawi money, tipia. So let people learn how to be patient to do things. They should just be patient, not be rushing. They want to be noticed, they want to be known, they want to be famous in a very negative way. I don't appreciate that. So those women, they did wrong. They're supposed to just go stay for house, go relax after they suspend them and come back later in future and continue. That is what they should have done. So that is it.
Yeah, so I'm asking you this question because the issue has to do with women. And most of the time, women are in a better position to advise their fellow women. Because if I say, make I put mouth for the matter, they will tell you they put mouth for woman.
No, this is not, no, Brapa, this is not like you're putting mouth in women's, but it's for betterment of everybody. It's for everybody. What I'm saying is, I understand that it is an issue that has to do with all of us in the struggle. But for me, my own point of view is when a woman speaks, they will have that better understanding. You understand what I'm saying? We are discussing it now. I believe that because you have been in the struggle and you have shown, your discipline, because it's not easy to be in the struggle and continue to follow the rules. A lot of people want to do their own thing in their own way at their own time. But when our leader said, let us all urinate together, it shows that we all need to work together to be able to have a system that can coordinate us. Because if you are doing your own by the left, the other one is doing your own by the right, if there is no coordination, then we won't be able to move, we won't be able to move far. You understand me? We can move very fast, but we'll not be able to move far. And these are the things that a lot of people don't understand.
In their own mind, they believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to control everybody. But when you also look at it, in a system where there is no control, things get out of hand. You understand what I'm saying? And even when we finally get Biafra, we are still going to put things under control. If not, things will get out of hand. You know, and what we are doing in this struggle is the training process that will help us. Because I've always told people that this Biafra, the struggle we are into today, is a kind of institution that is building us for the future, building us, you know, to that heaven that we are fighting to build. So if we cannot discipline ourselves during this period of struggle, how can we discipline ourselves when we finally get Biafra? You understand what I'm saying? So the major mistake or the major offense in my own point of view is not that offense of going to open the bank. The major offense is not coming out later to fight against the system and start abusing the system, start abusing IPOB simply because we are cautioned, you know, against your mistake. How do you look at it? Because a lot of people need to learn. A lot of people need to learn, especially our women, that if you refuse to be disciplined, for example, the essence of discipline is when you go wrong, you are disciplined so that you'll be able to learn not to make that mistake in the future. But in a situation where you are disciplined and you not go out of hand and start shouting in the marketplace as if, you see that the offense don't become double.
Okay, Brad. I think, as I said before, those women, they lack discipline. They're supposed to go and learn to be how to be cultured. Every organization is supposed to learn how to be disciplined. If you are a friend to the leader, doesn't mean that you should misbehave. Or you are close to the leader, doesn't mean that you should misbehave. You still need to show a good example. They really fucked up big time. Those women, they fucked up. I do watch them sometimes when they are busy gossiping, talking blah blah blah. I look at them, I laugh. I don't usually go to their platform. Is when I'm doing window shopping on Facebook, you know, window shopping, when we are just scrolling down, you know, to check new videos. So sometimes I see them, I just click at their voice, I hear them talking the same thing every time. These people, they waste their time, and every Biafran woman should, you know, like, don't take their full step, because they are I don't know how to put it. They are just jumping. They're just jumping. They want to be relevant, or maybe they want to. There's the kind of a position they are expecting. They are not getting it. So with that anger, they are coming out to talk blah 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 and all that. It doesn't make sense what they are talking about. They're just talking shit. So for me, I don't know. Other people may give them listening ears. I don't give them listening ears because they are talking rubbish there. There's no place, there is no discipline. Our people, when Biafra come, this thing is something that we need to learn it. Let it enter our DNA, how to be disciplined. Follow the rules. You know, because, you know, me, I live in the developed countries where people respect rules. Like South Africa here is like abroad. It's like Europe. It can't, you know, our place there, they don't like to stand the queue. They don't have patience to stand the queue because of the system. Our place, we don't have a good system for people to be patient. Everybody is in a hurry. Their blood, they rush, they rush. But South Africa, you must learn. When you come here, you must learn how to be patient and join the queue. You know, go jump people. You know, go just the corner. Can't jump people where first to come, stay for front. No, they're not doing like that. I think that is the problem with these women. This, I don't want to mention their name because I don't like mentioning saboteur's name. If you know, I used to give them name, daughter of Jezebel. Okay, let me put it that way, because they are women like me. They can't do me nothing. Okay, even if they see this video come to attack me, I will not even respond to them, because my focus is how we can get Biafra. I don't care what anybody.
You haven't said anything. You haven't said anything offensive. You've only given advice. And I believe that we are not giving
to twist our words.
No, the advice is not for them. Because
other women, other people.
It's for those who might make the same mistake so that they will be able to learn. If it's for them, they themselves they have crossed the bar already. You know, so you going to advise them because they know even more than you that, you know, there are people who know more than you. So which advice do you want to, you know, give to them? What we are...
Our sisters always like to imitate people doing evil. I don't think is encouraging. If you're a hardcore Biafra or you really like freedom, you people should stop listening to those women and don't follow their footsteps, because their end don't always come okay. Their end always they end up being not relevant. Nobody will even, like, you see Asare now. Asare, nobody even they remember that one. So when he just come, he talk blah 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 blah, finish. Once he stop talking, everybody will forget about them. So don't be like that man or that woman. People will only notice you when you're coming out to talk rubbish. After then, everybody will forget you. Let's forget about listening to this woman because they are not encouraging you. Biafra never come. They go the open bank of Biafra for waiting now. Doesn't make sense. We never achieve Biafra. What's the Biafra bank? What for? But
the plan of our leader was to actually use that bank to facilitate what we are doing. But all the same, it's not the issue of opening the bank, but it is the process. It is the process. It is the process, going through the wrong process. It was a very wonderful idea. It was an IPOB idea, because the problem is a lot of people want to do things trying to like take advantage of the position they found themselves. But these are people who have been in positions and they never used that position before these ideas. They never developed the idea on their own. But as soon as they hear it from somewhere, they rush in, they want to be the first to, you understand what to put it into use and all that. So the Biafran Bank in America was a wonderful idea, which I believe that our leader definitely will reconsider in the future, you know, to take that step. Because if it was not for that sabotage, I believe by now the bank, you know, must have started functioning. And okay, now, Oluchi, talking about the Biafran Bank that they went to open, at the end of the day, to have shown them the power that our leader NNAMDI KANU possesses. From the day our leader said that Biafra Bank should be forgotten, from that everything is dead and gone. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So he's supposed to have sent the signal that when the commander-in-chief speaks, people listen. You understand what I'm saying? Because if the bank was supposed to have been successful, by now they would have been successful against even our leaders' order. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I don't know how to explain it to you.
I understand.
If they themselves possess the kind of power they claim they possess, on their own, they would have even taken that bank to the level they wish it was. But to show them that power past power, up to today, they have not even been able to show us anything they've achieved with it. As soon as the leader of IPOB said, that is the end, and that is the end. So is it part of their anger? Is it part of their anger that, that the leader gave the order and the order remains like that? I think that is part of their anger.
Yeah. It's part of their anger. They are not happy. They are angry because they stop them from their selfish interests, whatever may be their reason of getting angry. Because if the bank is for benefit of everybody, there's no reason for them to get angry. Yes, of course. There's no reason for them to get.
Oluchi, thank you very much. Thank you for being part of this program. This our interaction today, a mixture of little here and there, but I'm happy that you came and you've been able to also why are we pointing at some of these facts? To be able to, you know, tell let me tell you, you know, one thing our people don't understand is that this Biafra struggle is a lesson that the future generation would learn. A lot of the future generation is going to learn a lot of things, a lot of, you know, it's like the book of Biafra, like the Bible that you have today. When the next generation will open it, they are going to learn a lot of things. Intrigues, betrayal, you know, it's like a movie. You understand what I'm saying? You know, which will also create impact in people's life. And I believe that as we proceed, a lot of things are still going to, just like we are looking at the documentary of the experience of the Civil War, how people sabotage, the role of everybody. And that is how it's also going to be. You know,
excuse me. I just want to contribute something here about this saboteurs. You see, this one we are seeing here, they coming on social media, showcasing themselves. They are not really the saboteurs. These ones, they just need popularity, money, popularity. That's all. The men sabot, then they walk on the ground. They are on the ground. I'm telling you. Don't worry. They will be coming out one after the other. By the time they walk on the ground, and when he have from here na plan other work get from happen. Yes, that's what they do.
Thank you very much. So before we round it up, from everything we discussed today, what is your general advice for everybody in this struggle, including those? Because there are still a lot of people who don't believe that Biafra will come. Many people still believe that we waste our. A lot of people believe that we waste our time. A lot of people believe say. A lot of people believe say Biafra will come, but not NNAMDI KANU will bring them. A lot of people believe say Biafra will come.
Where we are there?
Allow me. Let me finish. A lot of people believe say Biafra will come, but not the IPOB will bring them. A lot of people believe say Biafra is already dead on arrival. What advice do you have for those who are still skeptical, who are still angry about Biafra? They don't want to see Biafra come. They believe that we are time wasters. What is your advice for them?
As for me, for my own belief, I don't think we are time wasters. For my own belief, I believe that if you need something, you need to go for it and get it. That is my own belief. So those of them saying we are time wasters, I think they are just being lazy. They don't want to support. They don't know what it takes to get freedom. They are jealous, maybe because they can't do what we are doing. And also, what I have to tell our sisters and brothers all over the world, those that are in the positive vibes, let them continue to be positive and forget about the negative ones. You know, at the end of the day, amateur so I go my.
Of course, amateurs are gone mine.
Amateurs are gone mine. So, our people should stay resolute, agitate for Biafra. Freedom is not cheap, and freedom is not just sabotage. In fact, the IPOB movement has gone viral. Do you know that even one day I was walking on the road, when I wear the Biafran face mask, South Africans who don't know any country apart from Nigeria. In South Africa, we call me a Biafra. Isn't it so? I feel so proud. I feel so proud. Not Nigeria, as a Biafra here in South Africa. I was wearing the face mask. I was going to one of the shops, the supermarket, to buy something. One guy called me Biafra. And some people said, when I wear the mask, they said the mask looks different. Where do you get this mask from? I like it. It looks different. One day somebody told me when I'm going to buy a recharge card in the shop, South Africans don't know any country apart from Nigeria. Even if you're a foreigner here, you're in Nigeria. You see the issues now? Yes, I'm telling you, they don't know. If even I tell them whether they know Ghana, they will say, where is Ghana? Where is Ghana? They don't know. If you say Cote d'Ivoire, they will ask you, where is Cote d'Ivoire? They don't know. The only place they know is
why is Nigeria Niger area, the zoo, so popular? It is because of the energy of the Biafran people, which we have shifted. We are now shifting that energy because despite the fact that we sold the zoo to the world, they have not shown us any appreciation. They haven't paid for it. And that is why we are now shifting that energy from the zoo, Nigeria, shifting our energy to promote Biafra, which is our real identity. So,
okay.
Yes.
So my advice here is that everybody should be like focused on Biafra. Anything that you know that you are doing to make sure Biafra will come in our time, you need to put more effort. Mostly our women should come out and support Biafra. Forget about being shy. Even when South Africa, they are fighting for freedom. A lot of women, if you see them, the way they always coming out, shouting, Viva, Viva, power to the people. Yeah, that is it. And finally, they got what they want. So I'll advise everybody, please, I'm so proud as for me, because now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has made Biafra very popular. That is my happiness. Has made Biafra very popular all over the world, more than ever. Even I was discussing with one particular guy from another tribe from Yoruba speaking. So the guy was telling me that do you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tribe, since in the history of people that is coming out to fight for Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is #1 because he take this struggle, go international. Everybody today know what Biafra is all about.
People they even the Biafra said the name Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been attached to the name Biafra. That even without Biafra, if you don't mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you mention Biafra, the name is not complete.
Yes. So I'm so happy because the reason why I'm so proud to be a Biafra, I'm so happy is because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has made us proud. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has made us proud. Today, when I'm walking on the road, people will identify me like a Biafra. That gives me joy. I'm so happy about that. So I'm so happy and so proud, and all my life, all the days of my life, I must surely support Biafra, no going back, Biafra or nothing. So if you are joking, I will advise.
Biafra, go ahead. If you have not, go ahead.
Nothing. Guys, if you're a woman watching this program now or later, when you come across this program, join the struggle. Let's achieve Biafra. That is the only thing we can do for our children and our
Sister Oluchi, do you know I've always told people that the Biafra restoration is not in anybody's hand. That it is in our hand. It is we that will make it happen.
Yes.
Even people that are doubting us, saying that Biafra will never come, it is not in their hand. It is not in Nigerian hand to give us Biafra. It is in our own hand. So at the end of the day, it is we that will decide whether Biafra come or not. It's not in Britain. It's not, because the world at this point is watching, patiently watching us to see how far we can go with this agitation. So the more we go with it, the more chances we have. But any day we stop agitating, that is the end of it.
No, we can't even, you can't even stop agitating. Even I was crying when those saboteurs start to attack our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'll cry. I say, hey, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu drop this thing, we are gone and buried. I cry, always crying, because he's fearless leader. I get a lot of courage from him. How to be bold. Before, I can't even talk in public like this. I would just be laughing. I'm not bold. Like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has removed that shyness, that fearness. Now I'm bold. I'm a bold person, and I'm happy with that. As they say, you need to be proud about who you are. So
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have given all the training. All of us that on social media, they want borrowed voice from him. Including those that are criticizing and abusing him. Even those that are abusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, coming out to talk, all of them borrowed voice, but they turned the voice in the negative way. Because before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came, none of them existed. So Oluchi, Lord, I want to say thank you very much for being
I'm
our
so
guest.
much. I'm a happy. I'm the most happiest person today because I always have, this time. I always dream about this particular day to come between me and you because, like, when I watch you, you look so calm and you don't abuse. You are not insultive. You just focus, put all your energy in the zoo and all that and Biafra. I so much appreciate that. So I've been dreaming that a day like this will come where we got to, educate our people and to encourage them more, to encourage them. Our brothers and sisters, Biafra is our last hope. We don't have any other hope than getting Biafra. So let's join hands together, support our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, support Biafra agitators, those doing Biafran videos, share it, so that other people then will see and hear what we are talking about. Share. It's not everybody that must come out to do these live videos, but when you come across them, and stop making saboteurs popular. Stop making saboteurs popular, because that popularity is the only thing that is making their head to swell up, like as in those views and all that thing. Follow our Biafra agitators, support them. Support them with comments, support them with sharing the videos, support them in calling and contributing in the any program they are doing. I think it's fine. By so doing, the thing will be growing. More people will be coming to join Biafra agitator like me. Do you know how many people that has joined Biafra through me? Women. In fact, every time they used to call me, they said, Oluchi, I want to join Biafra. Oluchi, I want to join Biafra. Through me, a lot. So we need more women. The more women come out, the more women come out. It will be encouraging others to be coming out.
Thank you
please,
very much.
Everybody should come out.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lloyd. It's my pleasure to have you on my platform today.
Thank you.
And I'm very, very happy you came, you honored it. And in the future, we would always gather here to also talk, because our women need a lot of encouragement, motivation. They need to do more for us because we need them. We need them. Women, come on board. We need you in this struggle.
Even our leader said it. He said it that more women come out. Biafra we come just immediately. No, it's not going to waste time. So, yeah.
So I'm very, very happy that you came, and it's my pleasure. Thank you very much. So we'll be rounding up, and I want to say thank you for being part of our program, for all of you who came, for all of you who contributed, for all of you who shared the video, for also all of us who are, all of them that are even busy abusing me here as well. I also want to say thank you.
No, they even abuse me. They say there's one that even called me mad woman here. I was laughing. Why did you invite this mad woman?
Yes, you see, these are the things that make the world go round. Because everybody cannot agree. Everybody cannot agree completely 100% with you. That's where our people get it wrong sometimes. I don't believe that people should agree 100% with you, but when you bring your argument forward, make it objective, because that is what I try to do. I'm not trained in a way of abusing people. I'm not trained in that manner. If I have to learn to abuse, I have to go and seek counseling somewhere.
Brother Pat, see, social media is a place where if you don't want abuse, don't even near, because it's full of frustrated people. They will abuse you. So just get ready. If you don't like abuse, if you are somebody who don't like abuse, like Magnus or Aka, that one don't like abuse. You're not supposed to be on social media. Social media, people can create fake accounts just to spoil what you are doing. Then we create that fake account finish. Then we put IPOB, a Biafra flag, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu face. That's what they are doing on Facebook. So many of them, they are not wise. So when they see such comment, then we think is IPOB people. That is where they're getting it wrong. That is where they're getting it wrong.
So no, the thing is that there are people who cannot condone it. Like me, when you abuse,
it's not for them. It's not for them.
Like me, I cannot abuse you. But when you abuse me, from the way you talk, I understand where you belong. I understand your level of size. I understand your class and things like that. So when you come to abuse me, when I have not abused you, I've not said anything wrong against you personally, but you take it upon yourself to abuse me, I understand. And most of the time too, you see that people who come to abuse IPOB are people who are poor in their, you understand me? Because when you are poor in your sense of understanding and the reasoning, you know, it makes you, it is only a poor-minded person that can abuse IPOB. Let me use that word. Because there is nothing Nigeria have gotten right. So even if, you know, based on the fact, most of us are not joining Biafra struggle out of any other thing, but based on the failure of Nigeria. Most of us join the struggle for Biafra restoration based on the failure of Nigeria, because we don't want failure. Nobody wants failure. Oluchi, I know you don't want failure, and we are here to kick failure out of the next generation. And that is why we are in this struggle, because Nigeria have failed us, including those who feel that, you know, Nigeria have failed everybody, and we must recognize that. And that is why we are here to do the needful, kick the zoo into the dustbin of history and make Biafra a reality and free everybody that is held in bondage. And I want to say thank you for coming. It is my pleasure to have you. And I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for being part of this program. Share this program. Always hook up with us. I'll be having Mazi Solomon Peter. I don't know when, but I hope any moment from now, Mazi Solomon Peter will
today.
You said?
Today.
I don't know if Mazi Solomon will be coming around, but I hope that Mazi Solomon will be joining us in the next few hours. I don't know. I can't give a specific time, but I hope he comes around. Sister Oluchi, thank you very much.
Our people should slow down when it comes in time of things that has to do social media and people. So when you see all this insult, don't just take it serious.
No, but it's part of the social media. Most of the people insulting you or here,
you don't know them.
If they meet you face to face, they won't even have the courage to insult you in your presence, you know. So don't take it serious. You know, it's part of the social media trend, you know. Most of the people who abuse you on social media, if they see you face to face, now then go offer you beer. I'm telling you the truth. You know? Never mind.
They just want to provoke you. They just want to provoke you.
Never mind. So, my sister Oluchi, thank you very much for coming.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day, and God bless you.
Okay, sure. Bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Come on.